Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, here we are, working on the box again on the back of the Skidoo. We're having a pretty epic storm outside right now. No snow, of course. It's all rain and wind. I think the rain's pretty much done. The snow is pretty much gone, so you can forget snowmobiling for a little while and forget ice fishing for a little while. So we're going to be working on some more snowmobile mods here. And we might lose the power while we're filming this video, so that should be exciting. We'll see if we will or not. Leave down in the comments below if you think that's going to happen. So if you guys missed the last video, we put some lights on the back of this box and on the side and on the inside. We wired the whole box up, and we did that so we can, you know, ice fish early in the morning and coming off the lake late at night. We'll be able to see things, and yeah, just kind of a cool mod to do. So in that video, I said the next thing we're going to be doing is auger mount. So that's what we're doing today. So I got a couple different augers here. This is the Cadro, the 7.5 inch with the extension on the back, which we won't be needing this year. And then I have a 10-inch ion bit as well, which I don't have right here, but we're gonna make a little mount to carry these on the back of the sled. If you guys saw my old snowmobile, I had a mount up front on the hood that went across. And that worked good for that snowmobile because it was just an old beater, an old ditch banger. Didn't care what happened to it. And I could watch the auger on the front. And if it fell off, I didn't really care if it messed up the hood. But this is a super nice snowmobile. This is a Skidoo Expedition, brand new, 900 Turbo R, so we don't want to mess it up too bad. And like I said in the last video, this box, everything we do to it, we want to make sure it's removable. I want to either do an auger mount that goes kind of like this, crossways on the back, or straight like this. I'm not really sure exactly how I want to do it yet. Maybe it'll go across like this. I'm not really sure. But here's the plan. We have a plethora of goodies for this setup that we're going to be using here. So let me go over kind of what we got. So on the big Skidoo link box here, 135 liter I think it is, it has spots on top here for the Skidoo link mounts, which is actually what's used to hook these to the snowmobile. Right here it just link mounts and it locks it on. Pretty cool system that they've come up with, and that means that this is made to mount something else on top of it. They're not pre-drilled out, but they are marked out. And if you open this up, you can see it says link right there, and that's where the bolts come down through that you drill. So I didn't want to pop a bunch of holes in that box, so I spent a little bit of extra money going this route just to save the box, really. I don't want to mess it all up on the top. I found this company online, JDS Customs, and they make some cool stuff for snowmobiles, but they make these link mounts here that are made for the back of a Skidoo, like on the tunnel, and it's all spaced out to fit, you know, the typical link mounts that you'd have. And they made them for the Milwaukee pack out stuff. So there's a whole bunch of, you know, cubes cut out of this so the Milwaukee, you know, crates can snap into those and lock in. Pretty cool design. Was just gonna get one of those, but there were so many holes in it, I wouldn't really have a lot of, you know, ability to drill my own holes and move stuff around. So I contacted them, and they made this custom one for me, which I believe if you send them an email, they'll make this for you. Just tell them that you want the same thing that Maine Trout Whisperer got, and they should be able to make it for you because they got it right here. They got the template for it. So it's all aluminum, and it's drilled for the link mounts here. So we got these link mounts that will hook on to this edge of our box like that. We got the link receiver mounts here that will hook on to our box over on the snowmobile. And then we got what I'm going to try to use for our auger mounts. These are Culpin adjustable grip mount things. I don't know what they're called, but I'll link them down in the description below. You can get them right on Amazon. They seem like they work pretty good, although they are all plastic, so I'm not sure how they're gonna hold up, but that K-drill, my hand drill, they're not big gas augers, they don't weigh a lot, so I don't think there's gonna be a ton of stress on this, but who knows when it gets cold. But I will let you guys know. If these ever do break, the good thing about it is that we have this plate here where we can make something new and not worry about our box being messed up. I can turn this thing into Swiss cheese and drill a bunch of holes in it if I want to. So basically, this is gonna mount to our snowmobile with the link locks. We can take it on and off as we want, although I probably won't. And then these will mount wherever we want on this plate to hold our auger. I had to take a brief intermission here. It's the next day. I had to run to the hardware store to get some stainless steel bolts for mounting some stuff to this. I completely forgot about it. First thing I gotta do is mount these link brackets here to the side of this plate, all 4 of them all the way around, and we'll line it all up with the box and drill our holes for the receiving bracket. So I'm gonna have to drill these out a little bit, no biggie. Don't try this at home, kids. Use a vise. Definitely could have got a little bit shorter bolts, but hardware store is a little bit limited. Ain't gonna matter. All right. So let's see how that's gonna work. Yeah, I think it'll line up pretty good. This goes up through the box and into our link mount like that, and then this little Torx bolt goes down in through there and holds it. So what I'm gonna do is basically just rip a hole dead center on this and just try this one, see if it lines up. It lines up. I think you want to tighten these too much, just plastic in behind there, so. Okay, they're all on. It's better fit, because this is the hardest part. Yep, I think it'll work. Lock that in. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. She's on. Sick. So when I ordered this, I forgot to mention, I told them I just wanted a completely flat, no holes, just piece of aluminum. I said put your logo on there so people can know where it's from. Just so I could, wherever I wanted to drill holes, I could do that. They said, all right. They said, you sure you don't want any holes for like bungees or anything like that? I said, well, maybe. So they came up with a little design here with some pre-drilled holes. Unfortunately, they don't line up with my auger grips, but they're good little tie-down points for like a bungee cord to go around if we're gonna strap something on top of this. Lock it down for running across a lake or something. So I kind of would rather have it be completely on one side, and that will leave me room on the other side to put, you know, anything else that I might need to do. I'm gonna build it so it'll sit this way, because I don't want the auger blades, if this cap isn't on there, to ever hit this seat and rip it up, because they are sharp. So okay. I got this first one mounted up here. These are completely adjustable. You just pick them up and turn them, kind of like a rod holder. And then it's got a little plug that goes in there. Once you get it set in the spot you want it, it just locks it in that position. So say we do that. It's gonna have to be something like that. Something like that. I decided to go with it on this side because of the drill I use has a handle, and if I ever just kind of toss it up there just to zip around to another hole, the handle will be into that seat there if there's someone sitting there or whatever. But so that way the handle is on this side will be sticking out here, Fortunately, JDS Customs, we're gonna have to go right over your logo, so apologize. That drill bit is hurting. These are the locking pins that go into those clamps there. Once you get it set where you want it, stick it in, and then it won't move or come out. So let's go get it set up with the auger. Lock that down to fit this thing. This is a really awkward auger. Oh yeah, that fits pretty good actually. And then squeeze it nice and tight. Where's that going? Across the lake, that's where. Yep, that fits pretty good. All right, so there it is in the daylight. You can see you just push this button here and it opens up the little jaws. And pick your auger right off, set it back on there. Let's try the other auger here. This one's a little bit bigger. This is my Ion G2 10-inch auger, which should fit if I get it a certain way here. Here we go. Clamp that right down, clamp that right down. That's not going anywhere. Nice and solid. And obviously, like we showed, twist these clamps around, and then if we don't want all this stuff on here, we just unlock it here, pull the whole plate right off, and it's out of the way. If you guys like this auger mount mod here, everything I've used will be linked down in the description below. Let me know what you guys think of this, what you would do differently. If you got any other ideas what I can put on this plate, because I got some room over here, maybe I'll somehow mount my little rod case on there, or maybe the flasher or something like that. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, because we're going to be doing a few more things with the sled, because obviously, as you can see behind me, the snow has left the building, and so has the ice, but it's starting to come back. So should be ice fishing again real soon here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.